I did not put it on me, I swear.
All right, calm down. Calm down. This is an ancient tale from many snapshots ago, long before version 1.14.
Bob lived in the center of town. He thought he was funny, a bit of a clown. Bob had a job, to guard the town at night, but instead he'd throw snowballs at anything in sight. The farmers, librarians, the priest, and his hats. No one could escape these senseless attacks. So the town held a meeting. Eyes filled with rage, they screamed, "No more snowball!" and put Bob in a cage. The townsfolk ignored him. Not a single hello. He didn't understand. 'Twas just a prank. So Bob apologized. It was just a bit of fun. I won't throw any snowballs. I promise I'm done. The townsfolk decided to let him be freed. And Bob kept his promise, just like he'd agreed. There was peace in the houses, the streets, and the park. But things changed quite quickly when it got dark. Zombies appeared, breaking down the doors, destroying all the blocks and the walls and the floors.
What should we do?
The townsfolk cried.
Everyone should run, escape, and hide.
Bob gazed in horror while they pillaged and plundered. The townsfolk were hidden, whispering, they wondered.
Why won't Bob do anything? Does he want the town to fall?
But Bob made a promise. He can't throw a single snowball. Thereby on a farm, the zombies broke through. The farmer grew pumpkins, but only had 2.
Oh no, my pumpkins! They're attacking them both!
It was then Bob decided he would break his oath. He gathered all the nearby snow he could find and blasted the zombies, leaving none behind. The townsfolk rejoiced and put Bob in their songs, then promptly put Bob back where he belonged. Bob broke his oath, so he went back in his cell. But I saved the town. How could you? He yelled. The townsfolk all cheered, but little did they know, even behind bars, Bob could pummel them with snails.
What happened to him? Where is he now?
Oh, he's still out there, waiting.
Waiting? Well, what do you mean by waiting?
Waiting. Anyway, good night.
Waiting? No, come back.
Your voice?
No, not that. The algorithm. It's the algorithm that sucks. Shh.
It's listening. What do you mean it sucks?
Well, it really doesn't like content under 10 minutes long and channels that don't upload daily.
Oh, that does suck. But what can we do about it?
Well, you can like and comment on videos that you enjoy and make sure you click subscribe and smash the bell.
Oh, yeah. Also, you can visit our merch store or consider joining our Patreon. This really helps to support us whilst we're busy creating videos for you. Our next video is something that you definitely don't want to miss. It's going to be great. So, what's wrong with your voice?
Breaking news! It's Christmas! And I'm in your house! Santa filed a defamation suit against us because we told everyone that he was stealing presents and people, which he totally was. But we didn't have proof, so the judge said that we have to do his job now. Here's villager number 9 with more info. Thank you, villager number 5. We're here today to deliver presents to children all around the world in just one night. Right now, we're in the home of villager number 864. Are you ready for your present?
But you're not supposed to wake me up. You're meant to sneak in and put the presents under the tree.
Yeah, but Santa's lawyers say that we have to get you to sign for delivery. Can't do that while you're asleep. We've tried. We'd ask you what you want for Christmas, but we have Santa's bag. It's magic. It already knows what you want. Is this what you asked for?
Cool.
Wait, that's an age-restricted item. You're not allowed that. It just says deliver present. It doesn't say what present. Son, what's going on here? We've been made! Hide! Quick, in the closet! Bravo 6, going dark. Son, is there someone in here with you? It sounded like there was a man in here.
No, I was,
Oh, why would you do that? I don't know. This is the 5th time he's done this. Someone take the fence post. No, it's mine. Hey, give me that. Give me that fence post. I'm gonna get it. No, you're not. Sorry about your dad.
It's okay. Can I play with my present now?
Sure. Just sign the form. Fine. Have it. Aha! And that's it for this edition of Villager News. See you next time.
They really killed the dude.
Son, what's going on in here? I was busy playing a game.
What game?
Cyberpunk. This video was sponsored by MC Pro Hosting. Check out the video we made for them.
That was the greatest gag.
I love playing Minecraft, but I hate playing by myself. Well, have we got the perfect thing for you? Who said that? Huh? Hello! Who are you? Did you know that you could be playing on your very own Minecraft server with the new villager plan from MC Pro Hosting? What? I'm glad you asked. The villager plan can handle up to 35 players at once and includes 2 whole gigabytes of RAM. Gigabytes? Yes! Gigabytes. The new villager plan from MC Pro Hosting. Get it now! Or get the little villager plan, available for iOS, Android, and Windows 10 edition. What have you done? If you're a zombie tier or above on our Patreon before the end of this month, then we'll be sending out a special gift for each of you. Check it out in the link below. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
Oh, does it include the villagers? No. Okay. Yep.
With today's skyrocketing healthcare costs, even something as minor as an office visit can break the bank.
I don't really care about inflation.
Hey guys, my name is Dan, and if you don't know
I just
me,
want to
I'm the
ignore
director
everything.
here at Element Animation, and I play a few characters in the videos. My favorite and most challenging character, of course, being Wooly, the talking sheep. Ah. Oh my god, he said it. Now, it's no secret that animation takes a long time. So, while our next videos are in production, we thought it'd be fun to go back and tear apart our old work. People love to do that, right? Right? This new character is me. Now, even though our animations take a long time to make, we're still going as fast as we can. And that can lead to some mistakes. So let's find out everything wrong with our videos. Yay! And this time it's Villager News. Villagers! They've been around for what feels like a millennium in internet time, and since we created our version of them, They've spun off into lots of different series. They have their own superhero with his own actual book. It's a book. And they've been included in lots of other channels, including the official Minecraft channel. They even took over the game for a day.
Gravel, sand, wood. So, we're technically canon, right?
We originally created them as side characters for an Egg's Guide to Minecraft.
Travelers, you must help us. Our village is being attacked by a wild beast.
But we didn't really get to see them in their element until Villager News. So let's see what we got wrong with that. Before we start though, Villager News has gone through a bunch of style changes and improvements over the years.
No way.
So we're
This
not
is
gonna focus on
canon
those
to
because we
Minecraft.
could be here for days. What we're looking for is the technical problems. Let's go. So as soon as the first video starts, we spot a problem. And it's this weird blurry text on the sides. So why did that happen? Well, when you're making a sign and you want text on it, you could just slap it on the texture in Photoshop and just drop it on. But then if there's loads of signs and they all say something different, you'd have to make a different texture for every single one. So instead, we just put some flat 3D text slightly in front of it. So you can make it say whatever you want at any time. You'd think that'd be fine. But back then, we used to use a lot of something called ambient occlusion. AO is a sort of fake shadow that gets into the corners and the nooks and the crannies just to give everything a little bit more contrast and depth. Minecraft itself eventually started using a version of AO in the game that they called smooth lighting. But we thought we were super cool because we did it first, and we applied it to everything. It's kind of like when you first discover filters and you ramp it up to the max. Perfect. So adding AO to the scene meant that this text casts a shadow onto the signs, leading to this weird, overly soft-looking text.
Now, the police are everywhere.
This next issue is this. Check out the black area here. That's supposed to show the inside of the villager cloak. So on the old villager textures, there were two parts to the body, the cloak and this undershirt. And there's a little gap at the top of the cloak where you're supposed to see through to the undershirt. But it's not really a gap in the geometry, it's a clear part of the texture, kind of like a window. The problem with that is that our old friend Ambient Occlusion didn't know about the window and saw it as a solid object. So what we're seeing is the shadow caused by the cloak itself. But hey, it looks like somewhere in the middle of the video we noticed and fixed it. After spending hours and days banging your head against the wall, trying different ways to solve the problem that doesn't make any sense, failing over and over again until you've lost all faith in... Oh, here it is. Neat.
This was quickly followed by a high-speed...
Now, I know we weren't going to talk about stylistic stuff, but those low poly geometric eyebrows used to bug me so much. Not enough to do anything about it for like 2 years, but those eyebrows needed smoothing out. And usually, when you want to smooth something out in 3D, you subdivide it. But you try doing that to a villager head, and yeah, there's definitely some extra steps.
It was just a normal day in the village.
The crops over here have these weird lines over the top. All of the block textures in Minecraft used to be on one big image, so if you wanted just one of them, you had to use a UV map, which tells it which part of the image to grab it from. It looks like in this case, this one wasn't perfect, and it was dragging in some of the pink wool from above it. But check this out. If you move a UV map, it makes everything go super trippy. Villager News could have been a very different show.
He's running. Are they gonna catch him?
Look at the torches there. We just didn't even bother texturing them. They're all just pitch black.
Like my soul.
It looks like quite a situation down.
You've seen a helicopter before, but a villager copter is something else. Unlike a regular helicopter, though, the villager copter has really bad motion blur. Helicopter blades are meant to blur like this, in a circle. You've seen it, right? But our villager copter doesn't do that. And that's because all of the motion blur in all of our videos is fake.
What?
I know, such a scandal. We do it because rendering real motion blur takes ages. And when you're trying to get a video done as fast as you can, that's a massive setback. So we faked all of our motion blur in post. The main problem with that is that it can't handle things that move really fast. This is what we start with. This is what we want it to look like, but this is what we get. Most of the time, this way of doing motion blur is really good and is super quick. But every now and again, it spits out these glitches. You know what? Let's just add a bunch more because there's so many motion blur glitches in this video.
Gonna catch him. We don't know.
Back to this shot with the broken torches. There's no tall grass anywhere, except here. But then later there is. If you're a super observant Minecraft player, you might have noticed that in our earlier videos, a lot of the tall grass and foliage was perfectly aligned to a grid. No? Well, it's not like that in the game. It's scattered about and a bit more random. We couldn't export that from the game though, so we made a system to paint them in ourselves, but that came way after Villager News. Stop! No! Oh, he said no. For a long time, we've made the leaves on our trees solid, so you can't see through them. But it looks like one of them here didn't get the memo. In the game, you can make them solid by turning graphics from fancy to fast. We did that so we wouldn't have to build too much. We just placed a bunch of trees that you couldn't see past. Without it, we'd have had to keep building sets all the way to the horizon. Or you'd see that the world just ends. Or that we build all of our sets in the same world.
I knew it!
There are a couple of things on this shot. First, the treetops are missing. This will have been done in the game before we exported the world. We use World Edit, and that lets you slice through anything. Side note, if you want to come help us build sets, come hang out on our server. We could always use the help. Anyway, I don't know why the trees were chopped, but when it was built, I don't think we expected the village to be seen from this high up. The second issue is right here on the villager's pelvis. There's some kind of weird warping going on. Now, this is a problem with that old villager rig. I think we built him in like an hour, so there are a lot of issues. One of them was this weird stretching that happened when they were pulled away from the center.
Oh, missile inbound. What? Deploying flares. Deploying flares.
Here, the world ends. It just ends. We should be able to see all the way to the horizon from this height, but that would mean exporting a huge chunk of land to fill that area. And at the time, our computers were dying with just this. And the last one.
I forgot I was
This is
recording there for a bit.
madness.
This is the big 300 scene, and we all love this part.
This is Minecraft.
But you see his cape? That's not in any of the other shots. We just didn't put it in.
And we are explaining things into your ears, explaining things.
So that brings our total count. And if you do find any, let us know. Let's get the spots and
We're pointing out. We'll all of our own.
Meatballs, zoo, 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 zoo.
What is this Minecraft ripoff?
Meatballs, acacos, yum, yum, yum. Meatballs, zoo, 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 zoo.
Breaking news! The world is going to end and we only have 60 seconds left. Here's villager number 9 with more info. The world is indeed about to end. A rocket with our best and brightest is being launched as we speak. The brave villagers on board will carry on the legacy of all villager kind. Hey! Wait up! Wait for me! Oh no! It's villager number 39! Oh! Stop the engines! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1! Look at it! So graceful. There they go, to find their place among the stars. But for the rest of us on the ground, life goes on for about 20 more seconds. But what's this? I'm being told there's still hope. I'm with a scientist that says he can stop the world from ending, but only if he gives you this vital piece of information. Everyone, you all need to listen to me. To stop the end of the world, we all have to. I'm afraid we've run out of time. Back to you in the studio. Wait, no. Thank you, villager number 9. Well, get ready for the explosion.
But how long was that? Hour 31 minutes. Damn. That's a lot. Half of it was probably because I was pausing, but still. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did. It was funny. Just got a little tedious at the end there. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe, blah, blah. Well, you know, just follow the TikTok that I put in, like, literally all the Sticky Raptor content, which I will be putting off for a bit, since I want to put more gaming content than Sticky and Raptor content. I'll be doing, like, little compilations of their TikToks instead. And, because, you know, like, compilations, you could just mash together, bam, like that. Steve Raptor show will be there, like, every, I would have to say, Saturday? Not, starting, the Steve Raptor Show will be starting every Saturday. So, yeah. I do hope you guys will enjoy. Until then, guys, bye!